well currently, so I don't know how else this is going to go and if I'm talking slightly different, but hi. I'm turning 29 on the 20th of this month. It's August, so happy Leo month. I'm currently not feeling very well, but it's the first month of August, which means it's time for me to plan what I want to come into my life, this era of my life. So I think I'm going to start doing a vision board. I've never done a vision board before. I think having something just out into the open or on a screensaver and stuff that I'm looking at quite regularly might help. I also was watching a girl online talk about making it an experience. And I brought this the other day. I brought this is white sage incense sticks the other day. Might light a little bit of white sage, cleanse the area, oh god, and start really honing in on what I want the next part of my life to look like. I'm so insanely ill. Like, not actually. I'm not that incredibly ill. I feel like, dare I say the C word, Christmas. No, I'm just annoyed I'm sick. I hate being ill. Who enjoys being ill? Great question. The only times I've been in the last few years has been COVID. I don't know why I'm talking. I really don't want to talk. I did the little vision thing that I set out. I'd put that on everything. It's on my... I don't know if I'm supposed to show you. Am I supposed to show you my thing? We'll do a 3-second clip of it, and if you see it, congratulations. There you go. So I have that on my laptop, but then I also have it on my iPad as well. Lighting that incense yesterday has really done me in because it smells great. However, when you can't physically breathe well and your throat hurts, it kind of is like, that's too much. Back. Oh, maybe we're not back. I feel like I need to talk in a very like hushed tone because my voice is still not fully back. It wasn't really gone. I couldn't talk without coughing, so I kind of have been silent for a very long time. We're back. It feels like no time at all has changed for you, but it's been a while since I've chatted to a camera and I need to chat to my camera. I have run out of ear piercing solution, so we're gonna make some ear piercing solution. I feel like I'm trying to talk in a very sexy way. It's purely down to the fact that I can't, my voice hurts and gets stuck if I talk in my normal voice. But I don't mind this. This kind of sounds real like... We're gonna go make some ear piercing solution. But first... Okay, now we're gonna make some ear piercing solution. So I just decided I was going to come outside and do some exercises outside. I haven't exercised since I was ill because my body just couldn't do it, so I decided to take a little break. And I'm slowly bringing myself back into doing physical movement again. I can finally feel like my body will be okay with that. So I've just done some stretches and a tiny bit of Tai Chi. Fortunately and unfortunately, internet doesn't connect out here, so I couldn't watch anything to make sure I was doing it right. Done what I can, and I'm okay with it. The other day I made a joke. The things that people tell you that will work actually make you feel fulfilled and nice and good. How dare it? That was a terrible idea to joke about because I started seeing things that were actually quite fun as a task and less likely to do them, because I was suddenly like, ugh, and they're the things that are going to make me feel better. So sometimes joking
in like a self-deprecating way, it's not a good thing, because I actually do enjoy working out. I do enjoy moving my body and doing things. Like, I'm grateful that I can. I'm back at it and I love it. I can't wait for this cold to be over though. You're less likely to do things if you make a big deal out of them. If you just go, yeah, I get to experience this. And it's fun to sometimes make lights of little bits of life where you're like, oh, I'm not really good at that or whatever. But at some point your brain latches onto that and starts believing it. At least mine does. So I think I accidentally shot myself in the foot by making a joke about the fact that doing tasks helps, or like structuring my day helps, and it's so annoying. It's not annoying. I've cracked the code. I know how to make my brain work and how to make myself do things. Speak kindly to yourself. This is my message. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy the sun and this water. As I am turning 29 this time next week, no, tomorrow next week. It's my birthday soon. I'm turning 29. I personally always want to feel like I have a little bit of a glow up for my birthday. I think that's quite a normal thing for people. The silvers are coming back, the little gingery things that I'm kind of attempting to run away from, which I'm pretty sure is my hair just going silver. Basically, I need to re-dye my hair. I use the soft black because it's basically the darkest brown that you can get without it being mega black. Do I look like a Leo today? I feel like a Leo. I find it so unique because both me and my aunt, who were born on the same day, have the exact same blonde streak. Witchcraft. Real talk though, would I sue cutting all my hair off? Only nice answers in the comments. Sometimes I fantasize about cutting my hair to like a bob, just because I think it looks so cute on everyone. And every time I bring it up to anyone, everyone's like, don't do it! Don't do it to your hair. Maybe when I'm a mum. Maybe when I'm a mum, maybe that's when I'll cut a little bob. So along with turning 29 and feeling like I need to prep myself and make myself look cool on the outside and look good and be like, hell yeah, I'm rocking into 29. I'm also trying to sort out the internal me. It's not something out of the normal. I keep kind of talking about certain things, like trying to get a routine in check. I'm really trying to figure out what I want the next year of my life to look like and what it feels like and what I'm doing, because why else would I be here? If I was to be thinking about who I would thought I would have been at 29 at really any age, 16 let's say, this isn't where I thought I'd be, but that's okay because I'm here and that's where I'm supposed to be. I'm trying to set myself up for who I think 29-year-old Naomi would be. I did a vision board the other day for my 29 because I felt like it, first of all. Secondly, I think it's useful to ground yourself into things that you want, but also the things that you can achieve, and sometimes you need to be reminded on the things that you want to achieve. If you have a lot of things in front of your eyes which resonate with the person that you're wanting to be, or you think you are trying to become, or you are becoming, it makes it a lot easier for your brain to be like, this is who I am, this is who I'm supposed to be. So I'm doing that currently. I've been journaling a lot more recently. I'm just trying to figure out the things that I don't really want to take into the next stage of my life. There's things that they do not resonate with me. There's rooming thoughts that just constantly go on with things in the past that I'm aware doesn't exist anymore and doesn't matter anymore. There's just a lot of things that I keep finding myself going, I need to just write about that. Sometimes it's better to have those conversations with yourself on paper and not just in your brain, because I don't know if you're anything like me. I have like thoughts that my brain will just latch onto and will just churn around until I feel like I'm losing my mind, and it doesn't help anything because it's just stuck on that one thought. So I highly recommend just writing it down and just processing the thought that way and just letting your mind take the journey that it needs to do to get there to get to a conclusion, because I will just write at the moment and I'll be like, I'll just spew my brain out and what it's thinking, and then suddenly my brain will go, oh, I think this because of blank, and I'm like, oh, it just gets to a point where I'm like, oh, I'm done with this, and it'll be like 12 pages of just rambling, but then getting to a point and then being like, oh, this is cool, and here's this other thing, and here's all the other avenues that this has taken, and I'm like, yep. No, this is all cool. Journaling has been really helpful to try and process the things I don't want to take into the next stage of my life. And or just if I'm fretting about something, I can take myself to quite a logical place sometimes. I need to wash this dye out of my hair. So this is what it looks like. Once again, it is incredibly dark, but a couple of washes before my birthday, it will probably be not super light, just a little less dark, a little less crazy. The other thing that I was thinking about, do I do something about my eyebrows? Been a question on my mind for quite some time. I don't know why I feel the need to talk in that accent, but I keep thinking, I haven't done my eyebrows in years, actual years. I couldn't tell you the last time. I think the last time I did my eyebrows was when I would just pluck all of this bit, which is devastating. You see, the thing is, when I brush them up and then they have these little bits, which doesn't really bother me because I just flatten them down. So I kind of don't feel like I need to do my eyebrows, but I kind of feel like I should. I mean, I could just do those bits. See, if I take any other bits, it just loses this bit, but I guess, do I even draw that bit in? I couldn't tell you. I used to do this with my eyebrows drawn in, so I knew where I was plucking. Does that look better or worse? I know you're supposed to do some kind of like this stuff guide. Why am I stressed? This side really doesn't need to be done. We're okay, I guess. What I can do is I can trim these. I had an actual eyebrow scissors the other day and then I broke them. So next I'm going to do a little face shave. Just a little shave. Just a little glow up shave. Because years and years I've just kind of gone with a little microblader and just trim off any of the peach fuzz. There's nothing wrong with having peach fuzz. I just personally like the look of my face without it. I'm just wetting this so I can wet my face so it's got a little bit of a slip to it and so it shouldn't dry out my face too much. I thought my face was going to be really bad, but it turns out it's actually not. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a face mask. I'm going to do 2 face masks because sometimes you need both. My skin's having a little bit of a breakout, probably because of being ill. So I'm going to help that out with the Body Shop Japanese Matcha Tea Pollution Cleansing Mask, which is this one here. I've had it for quite a while. And then I'm going to use the Natural Moisture Mask Royal Jelly by Origin, hydrating and soothing and stuff like that. So that feels like a good combination. God, the next time we talk, it's gonna be my birthday. How crazy is that? 29? I'm actually super excited. It's kind of weird. I'm quite excited to be 29. I think for once I'm actually excited. I haven't been excited for an age for quite a while, but I feel like 29 was a good one. 28 was good. 29 feels right. I don't know what that sigh was, but 29 feels right, and I'm excited to do that. And I'm probably gonna vlog the day, so that's exciting. So you will actually see what I get up to for my birthday. That's exciting. Anyway, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Thank you so much for watching. Next week's gonna be super fun. Hopefully, she said not knowing what she's doing yet for her birthday, but it'll be fun. It'll be fine. We're 29. That rhymed. I was not anticipating that. Bye!